We have had some technical difficulties getting live, but we're live now. We're live now. So welcome to our live. I don't know exactly what we're going to be doing, but we're definitely going to be doing something. I need to take apart this Yoda. Got this little blind ball over here that I thought we could open. I'm hoping it's not doubles. It doesn't look like doubles. Hi, Gal. Hey, Allison. Hi, Deanna. Welcome, guys. Welcome to our channel. Hey, Lisa, you got a notice this time? That's awesome. I am happy to hear that. That means it's doing what it should be doing. Hey, Bonnie, nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. So it's Friday, and we're here to hang out for who knows how long, but we are here to have some fun. Once again, any grandparents now? No. But Heather did find her grandpa. He was actually hiding with a reborn kit. Kind of weird. Hey, Maria, nice to see you. So I am going to be making a Yoda to paint and sell. Those who have followed me for a long time probably remember when I first introduced these. And then my daughter got really excited to make them, and I stepped to the side so she could make them. And I would occasionally make them. But anyways, I recently found two Grogu's available, really cheap, and I thought, let's paint some. It's perfect timing. So I have been asked in the past if I would make one, and I wasn't open to custom work. But we are going to be painting him. I will be making him realistic. Just adding to his green and stuff. He won't be like a wild color or anything like that. So we're just going to make him look more realistic. Maybe root some white hair up top. I don't know. We'll see where that goes. But that is definitely a plan. Oh, I forgot that I need to get a tool to rip. Oh, sometimes these come out easily. Sometimes they don't. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. So I will have to remove the eyes, but I forget that I have to use a tool to do this. Sometimes a scissor works. Scissors get dangerous. There we go. Ah, that's easy. I like it when things work easily. Oh, I gotta go here. Hi, Andrew. Andrew says, I just got your chat and I like them and I subscribed. Thank you, Andrew. Yeah, it is a cool doll, and it will be, I'm going to paint it to make it look even more realistic than what it does. If you've been following me for a while, you have seen these in the past from me. So, we got to pop out his eyes and stuff. So I'm excited to be making a couple of these. I haven't made these in a very long time. There we go. And it's just coming apart so easily. So I'm just going to get him ready to be painted. We'll put his eyes over here. Look at that. That's where we are with that guy. Alright, so let me put his body over here because I'm not going to need his body. It's just going to get in the way. And his head is ready to go. Check out my giant Labubu from Pop Mart. Isn't he so cute? Absolutely adorable. Hi, Leo or Leo. I'm sorry, I'm not really sure how to say your name, but hello. I recently got him from Pop Mart and I love him. I bought him through ShopX, so everything is verified. He's authentic. So freaking cute. Now I want a Zimomo. They're twice this one size. Honestly, think these bigger ones are gonna be the way for me. They're just way too cute. You can put like baby clothes on them too. I see people dressing them. Not this one. I haven't seen anybody dress this one, but I've seen them dressing the Zimomo. Like this one, I think I could put a preemie onesie on. He's so cool. So he can stand and sit. Oh my gosh, and his eyes move. Ah! Love it. So he's always watching. So freaking adorable. I'm really happy with that purchase. Very happy with that guy. Stay there, buddy. Okay. Yeah, he is adorable. I absolutely love it. I know they're girls, but they really have a boy vibe. You know what I mean? They got a boy vibe. So, tend to call that one a he. Hi, Val. He's the paint guardian, right? He's the Labubu babysitter. Jackie's like, you need to do an outing with it. Which, shoot, I'm supposed to have a video premiering for the weekend, but I don't think it uploaded. So I've got to re-upload that. But it is an outing with the Labubu. And we have a large vintage Y2K baby clothes haul on there. You just dropped Ella off at the skating rink. How fun. Fun, fun, fun. Hi, Rosa.
Is that tomorrow?
Yeah. So, guys, we're going to be making another pickle. This one will be available to sell. I am going to make it a redhead. If all goes as planned with this one and it pulls off the coloring that I want, this one will definitely be a redhead. So that's the plan, is a redhead. So we're going to be getting that one started. Tomorrow, if the weather allows, we should have 2 more dolls available on the website. How exciting is that? Sally is still available on the website for those who are looking to add a unique, rare reborn doll to your collection. She is available on the website. And we're going to have the new basic art edition available sometime tomorrow. That's one of the dolls that'll be getting photos. And you will be able to tell the difference between a basic art doll and my full artwork now. A lot of people can't tell the difference. When you have them in person, you can. But clearly the artwork was too close to my full artwork. So I have made huge adjustments. And if it's well perceived, well, I will make more to sell. So we'll start out with this one and see where we go. The pickle will probably be around $1,500. Big baby. Big baby. And yeah, it's going to have red hair. I'm going to try to make it look like Dolly, the one I had in my collection. So I'm really hoping it will have... I'm really hoping the skin tone will pull off so I can do red hair. My matting, the brush I use for varnishing, it always loses little tiny hairs. I love the brushes, but they always lose so much hair, those certain brushes. But it is what it is. So we just have to get it off of the kit. Everyone seemed to love that one as a redhead. Yeah, they really did. So, well, this one is with, you know, a different kit. So the kit from the vendors, they have a really yellow undertone. So these two paint very differently. So that's what I'm like, okay, well, if this kit will pull off what I need it to do, I will make it a redhead. For sure. I need to get the pickle awake and make that one again to sell. I have some people in other countries asking for that doll, so I'm like, okay. Definitely need to make that one. I've only made one of that one to sell, but it's just like, it's, you know, it's still the same limb, so it kind of gets boring when you paint a lot of them. And I've painted quite a few of these at one time. Hi, Pamela. Hi, Lene. Hi, those little snots. Hi, Lakeisha. So I hope everybody's had a good day. This week has been something else. I had to see my chiropractor 3 times this week. But it's okay. I am a firm believer that the more you see that guy, the better you're off anyways. If I could afford to see him every day, I definitely would. It just makes such huge differences in my entire body. Hi, Skis Lover. Oh, Cole Shane says, oh my god, your video's so good. I have a reborn too. I really enjoy it. Have a good day. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy my videos. I appreciate it. So yeah, so don't forget to register your email with my website so you never miss out on when we have a new doll available. Tomorrow evening, hopefully we will have 2 more dolls available. Currently, we have Sally available on the website if you're looking for a unique doll right there. A doll that not everybody everybody has. She is available on the website. She definitely has an expression that not everybody loves, so she really takes a special buyer. Because personally, I don't like the kit. I like the painting, but she's not a kit for me. But Heather and my wife love that doll kit. I think Jolene loves her too. But not everybody likes the same kits. And that's what's amazing. You know, that's the beautiful thing about the industry. We don't all have to like the same doll kits. That's what makes our collections unique. Definitely. Thank you, Head and Memorial. Yes, this is the Pickles leg. I'm so old school, I don't know how to look on someone's website. Well, when the link is shared in the description, you just, in this video, the chat, you just click on it. It's like ordering with Walmart. It's really not that hard. You just click the link and it takes you right to the page where the dolls are sold. Then you click on that photo and then you look for the add to the cart button if you want it, you know. You just got to take your time and kind of walk through it. I don't have, that's not a foo-foo, that's a Labubu. That's actually from Pop Mart. So they're hard to get, but it's the Big Into Energy, Rock the Universe Labubu. So it's, yeah, not a Lafufu. I do like the Lafufus, like they're great, but that one's not one of them. I want to next get the Zemu. I got that one through StockX because with Pop Mart they're really hard to get. So you have StockX verifies everything. It's got its QR code and everything, and yeah, it was much easier to get it there. I paid a little bit more money than with Pop Mart. Honestly, I kind of think I paid the same because Pop Mart shipping is a lot. So it was a really awesome find. My TikTok was teasing it with me, and that one is just not easily available with Pop Mart. I want to get a Zemu too, Zemomo. They have some of those available on Pop Mart, on StockX, but they're a little expensive. But they're huge. They're almost 30 inches tall. So I really want to get one of those. I will have to put some money aside and get one of those. That'll be a real treat. You love chunky babies? What's my favorite doll currently? You know, my favorite doll in my collection, well, it's always, Holly is like the longtime favorite. Honestly, all the dolls I have in my collection are my favorite dolls. I really like them all equally. But let's say I had to sell all of them, I'd probably keep Holly and Primrose, my Sorsha. Like, I would keep those two and sell the rest. But yeah, I enjoy them all. The Sorsha kit, Miracle kit has been longtime favorites of mine. Hey, Natalie Scholl! You figured it out! Welcome! Welcome. I actually saw that name and I was like, It kind of threw me off for a second there. Since you're in here, we'll move to working on Ryan. So Natalie is the sculptor of Everly Gwyn, Ryan. Remember how I told you guys these sculptors need to release kits? Start pressuring Natalie. Tell her she needs to do it. Tell her we should do that. Tell her that would be so amazing. She probably won't, but you never know, right? Just everybody's just start DMing her all the time. Be like, can you re-release these kits? Just do it. Just force her into doing it, right? Just kidding. Don't be mean to her. Be kind. Be kind. Remember, we're kind here. But was this your first kit, Natalie? Or was Jaden your first kit? I don't know. Anyways, look at that little guy. Look at how cute that guy is. You guys will never get this kit because this kit's sold out. It's been sold out for a long time. And I get the luxury of owning it. Oh my gosh. Look at that little guy. His little preemie self. Oh my goodness. I need to finish this one. So cute. Cute. It was your second kit. Okay. Well, so Jaden was the first one then. I need to get my hands on that sucker. I've got the wheel over there. Everly Gwyn is over here. Like, why is my table full of so many of your doll kits? Maybe because she's one of the only few vendors, there's only a couple sculptors that protect their artwork. Maybe that's why I got those kits on my table like that. Everly Gwyn right here. You know, we're going to work on her hair. I need to finish this doll for its mother. So I decided we're going to work on this one's hair. Or maybe not. I'm not sure. My paint is all jacked up over here. I'm not prepared. Let's just say that much. But that's okay. That's what makes these lives fun. Hey, Nada! Nada, that's Nada's Everly Gwyn right there. How exciting that we have a sculptor in our chat. Like, she's not too bushy for us. She's not being a Karen. She's being a caring person about us. Oh, that's exciting. Hey, Tina. Hey, Paprika. Yes, I've made a couple of that, Johnny by Lenka. You know, my wife made a prototype for her. Did you make a couple for that lady?
Yeah.
I
did like 2 fairy twins and I can't remember the other one that I did in Sacramento.
Yeah. Yep, I have. I've painted Johnny a couple times. He's a cute little kit. Definitely a cute one. I'm not a big fan of a lot of her kits just because they're too small for me. But Johnny was cute. Tomorrow has one of the Johnnies I've created. So, he's your dream kit? Oh my gosh, I think he sold out, isn't he? He finally, like, sold out. They had to clearance that baby out. I remember seeing him just sitting around. I think the last two, I think I've made like 3 or 4 of that kit. And the last 2 times I made it, I think I paid like $65 for the kit. It was like dirt cheap. That's all I have to say. So we've got Nadine in here and Anita. Just noticed that. Natalie says, well, I'll tell you what. Are you going to shut the door on me? Is that where we're going? I'll tell you what. Bye. You want to know what about my neighbor? I put 2 pumpkins on his porch. I wonder if he knows they're from me or he's like, where the hell did these come from? He probably thinks we're crazy. We always leave him like little thank you gifts because he mows our lawn. And so we leave him little thank you gifts. So this time we put 2 pumpkins on his porch last night. So we'll see what he has to tell me then. Actually, I'm going to do that to him. I'm like, I tell you what. Just walk in my door. It is hilarious. It's like the joke around here. Just be cracking up. Oh my gosh. He's a great guy. Really enjoy him. Look at that little kid. Hey, whoa! Natalie Scholl's in here. You guys should buy her kit. It's available still on the website. And if you buy it, she'll sign its body. The body's already coming signed. It's like part of the package deal. But, hey, PTX lover. Who's getting called a psycho? Oh, I see Gonzalo. Gonzalo, don't talk about your mom like that. That's not very nice. Man, she gave you life. You went to Walmart and got a pair of baby sandals for $1? Nice. Yeah, so if you guys truly want a one-of-a-kind kit and you don't have to worry about it being reproduced by anybody else, and no judgment against the reproduced kits, look, they're legally existing because one's ability not to run their business professionally and copy their and protect their intellectual property while manufacturing in China. I mean, I don't know how many times I have to go over this, but if you want a doll that will truly be only in its edition, you want to buy this Everly Gwyn. Everly Gwyn is always going to remain a true masterpiece, especially if you get it done by a master artist like Jackie and ourselves. But anybody's artistry can make it a masterpiece in their collection. So you're going to want to get her kit. It's almost sold out. And it will not be reproduced. It's also got this 3S security system. So like, there's ways to track these scammers if they get their hands on it. We're going to get them and bring down the book on them. Tell you what. They will not be being sold on AliExpress or anywhere else. So when Everly Gwyn is sold out, like, that's it. And Natalie, you need to keep an Everly Gwyn. I don't know what's wrong over there, but as your sculptor self, you should have one of every kit you've ever made, honey. So I expect to see an Everly Gwyn permanently over there. I don't want to have to be shopping the secondary market later to try to get you an Everly Gwyn. Like, also, if anybody has an Emma by Natalie Scholl for sale, contact me or Natalie Scholl because she'd like to get the kit back. Matter of fact, if you've got a Sophia, like, who else do we need? We got a Jaden for sale? Just hit us up because we'd like to have them. But don't be trying to sell them at a ridiculous price. Come on, be reasonable. Maybe if you had a Jaden, I will trade you custom work for that. And then I'll sell it to Natalie. I feel like now I had to hustle my artwork out. So, girl, better give me the next 5 prototypes. Yeah, Nada will totally love her in person. Kelly, what the? Jump scare. But yeah, if you don't have a, what is this doll's name again? I was going to say Emily Grace. That is not your name. Everly Gwyn is your name. Can't be renaming these kids. Like, what is wrong with us? You need to get your hands on one. Natalie is almost sold out. Look. Natalie didn't join this chat so I could promote herself. I didn't even expect her to be in here because last I knew I had sent a wrong link and she never replied to my message. So I just thought she was asleep already. You know, she's old. I mean, she's young. Just kidding. I'm playing around. She is young. She's not much older than me. But yeah, so I'm kind of shocked to see her in here. So I wasn't like, Natalie, join the live and I'll promote your kids. I'm actually going to send Natalie an invoice for this. How much airtime did you get? Yeah, per the minute. We're going to be charging. Oh my word. But yeah. Look, Natalie's a sculptor that respects the art. She respects the industry. Want to know why? Because she protects her artwork. Those people that don't respect the art or the industry, they don't protect their artwork. They're the problem. Like, start making these people do what they should do or tell them to shut up. You don't want to hear them crying anymore. Abby says, I have a baby doll boy and a baby girl. How nice. Lisa says she needs to pay for the advertising. That's right, Lisa. That's right. Money talks or prototypes talk. Hey, Natalie, hit me up in my DMs, girl. Actually, I'm going to hit you up in your DM with a invoice. I'm just playing. I'm here to help people out, right? Without you guys, I wouldn't be an influencer, okay? So I got to influence you to do things with your money. Not really. But we're here to help each other out. Look, it's a loving thing. We're going to set that baby over there for a minute. Because, well, we've done what we're going to do with its hair. For now. For now, it's sitting over there. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I'm working on this preemie to put in my collection. I don't really know where I'm going with it at the moment. It's challenging me because it's an older kit. So the vinyl's an older color, which I love the color. Do not get me wrong. But I don't work on it that often. So it gives me a run for my money. Although I don't have any money into this right now. I only paid like $40. Did I pay $20? I paid $40 for this kit. Oh my gosh, I'm getting a bunch of kits and they're only costing me $15. And yes, they are authentic. I just have a lady who likes me and is trying to sell kits. She sells them to other people for that price too. She bought a bunch of kits and she doesn't need them now. She moved and she's like, I'm trying to clear out my house. Like, if you want any of these kits, they are $15 a piece. I was like, hold on, girl. Let me make a list. Nada says, thought of you yesterday as I went to Taco Bell. Nada! I didn't even want to hear about the Taco Bell situation because I'm like, I need to go to Taco Bell. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. But yeah, so this little guy, we're going to do some yellow work on because I love my preemies to be full of color. If you've been around a preemie baby, they're full of color. So we're painting on some yellow. We're actually going to open up one of these my Miniverse baby foods too. Probably after I'm done with this. Hey Easton, welcome back. Easton, you're becoming quite the regular viewer for me just landing on your For You page one day randomly and you were like, WTF, what is going on? Well, it is always so nice to see you back here. Absolutely enjoy seeing you. I enjoy seeing all of you. I mean, let's face it, you guys are my life. All right, so we do have, she's an angry baby. This is an angry child. She is. But she's available on the website. Oh my, she just freaking slapped me. What the heck? I told you she was angry. She just straight up hit me in the face. With force. Girl. She's available on the website. So cute. And she is a one-of-a-kind kit. Right now, Bonnie is very lucky. We all know she didn't do her legalities on this kit. Let's face it. But they have not remade this kit yet. I mean, I could give you 20 guesses as to why they haven't. It's just not a very popular expression. But maybe once the Chinese factories see me featuring it more on my channel, they might just swoop in and start making it. Maybe we should start emailing them. Y'all got a list of kits you want them to remake? Because I got a list. And I'm pretty sure they're not protected. You know what? We need to make some contacts. That's it. That's it. Could you remake Miracle, Sorsha, Nox? We just got a list. We're just going to go. So, yeah, we've got a Miniverse baby we're going to open. I'm hoping it's not doubles. It's the last one I have. I'm waiting for them to be released at the store. They should be out on the 1st. However, I should just order them with Miniverse on TikTok because they're like $2 cheaper than the store. So. I think this doll's gonna have rooted hair. It's got such a tiny head. I think I can get Jackie to root it for me. Like, seriously. How do you get one? I have one currently available on my website. And tomorrow we should have 2 more dolls available as long as the weather allows. It's supposed to be sunny. So tomorrow I'll be debuting my new basic art. This is like basic art 3.0 now. I think this is my 3rd version. You guys will definitely be able to tell it's basic art. And then we have oh my gosh, it's so freaking cute. Where is that guy? So this lady used to be one of my friends, but jealousy got the best of her. And she sculpted a kit, and I went and bought it. I only paid 40 bucks for it. It was cheap. But I got it because I was like, let me check out her work. So we used to be friends, good friends. She's from Australia too. I bet this doesn't have copyrights. Just saying, just from like what I've seen with some Australian sculptors, it kind of seems to be like a trend. We don't get them done. But anyways, it's by Monica K. Technically her name is Monica K. Hawkins. See, I know her very well. Little preemie baby. Cute. Thank you, Dakota, for that $1.49. That was so nice of you. I really appreciate that. We have somebody in here is talking to you, Jackie.
Oh, what is it? Sorry. I'm away from the computer.
It says Ola, Jackie.
Hola.
Bendecino says, I don't know what the last word is. We're not even gonna go there. I don't like
I'll be right there.
Check it. So yeah, so this one is gonna be the full art doll available. It's got very fine hair. I like how it turned out. Like the process was this one, I was questioning my life. But I tell you, these doll kits, almost 15 years later, they still make me question my life. Like, are we doing this right? But they always come together at the end. Look at these little feet. Look at that Ryan's little, look at that little preemie foot. He could even wear sandals because he's got that separation in his toes. So again, in case you missed it, this is Natalie Scholl's 2nd kit. She's been making doll kits for a while. She just, we're going to get her to a point where she's releasing a kit like at least once a year. If we could get her twice a year, we will. If she lived closer, I would be right there with the whip. Cracking it. Sit down and sculpt. I'm hoping she makes a beautiful Japanese kit. Oh my gosh, because nobody has nailed the Japanese kit. Let's just face it, nobody has. In my opinion, no one has nailed it. And I know that Natalie can. The last Asian baby I liked was like the Kiko or Kaiko or whatever by Tasha Edenholm. Old kit. Top Edit says, please, can I get one? Yeah, you can go to the website. You can add it to the cart and you can take it home. There you go. Teacups and Lollipop says, it's a cute baby. I'm sad I didn't get your cuddle baby. I'm sorry to hear about that. Jackie wants me to make a cuddle baby. I like making them, but the cuddle baby body I want to use is like $75. It's a bit pricey. But we'll see if I make one. Yeah, it would be amazing if she makes... Well, I'm saying Japanese because my friend had a Japanese baby, and since then, he's like the cutest freaking thing ever. He's a quarter Japanese and 3/4 white, but the Japanese is strong with these children. And he is the cutest newborn I've ever seen in a long time. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna have to show you him tomorrow. He has a fan club. My friend shares a photo of him on Facebook, and then I send it to my 2 of my friends, which is Natalie and Lucinda. I can send it to you too. He's so damn cute. So cute. Oh my gosh. Oh, if I lived close to her, I would be over there taking photos of him all the time because he's just way too cute. So, all right. So we've got our My Miniverse baby food that we're going to open up now. Now that we've gotten through that yellow session on that doll. Okay. So, have you guys seen these My Miniverse baby foods? They're going to be out at the stores, I think, October 1st. But what you get is a little baby. One of those little silicone babies. I don't know. Feels like silicone. But they're not sticky, so I don't know what they're doing. No, I'm going to take this off. This just complicates my life. Anyway, so there it is. It's like your little setup right here. So they're at their high chair, but for some reason, they're all sleeping. It's kind of weird. They're cute. I mean, it's cute to have a sleeping baby if it's drinking its bottle, right? But these ones are eating their food, sleeping. So you get the baby. So here's a little baby it comes with. Little squishy baby. Stretches its little legs. They come with a diaper. It's a weird setup on the diaper. Like, I can't feel any Velcro, but yet it covers. Diaper comes off. So, yeah. And then, so like, comes with this little high chair. Put it all together. Comes with mixing bowl and food. All this little tiny baby stuff. And a little itty bitty sippy cup. Little tiny sippy cup. I really want the set with the freaking formula bottle, but I'm going to tell you what. I didn't get that set. I bought 4 of them from the TikTok shop, and I didn't get that set. I almost thought I got doubles. I'm not 100% sure I haven't gotten doubles, but we're going to see. And, but I'm pretty sure that this set is not the baby bottle because the sticker actually, like the wrapping seems to tell you what you're getting. I'm trying to put this guy back in here. So the wrapper kind of tells you what you're getting, so then you don't have to waste your money getting a bunch of doubles. But yeah, I'm bummed that I don't think it's formula. So, because you can actually make like legit little baby bottles with it. It's crazy. It comes with powder formula. So anyway, so here we go. Let's open this up together and see. But I know it's another food eating one because yeah, this is one I don't have, but it's not the one I want. I like it, I want it, don't get me wrong. I want the baby bottle ones the most, though. I bought these because I want the baby bottle ones.
Baby bottle pop. Baby bottle pop.
Okay. So see right here on the wrapper? This is like the avocado baby food set. That's how we know what it is. Because the sticker seems to match up to what's inside. That's been my experience so far. So if it's something different, well, something different, but I'm pretty sure it's not different. Heather says, LMAO, Jackie, same thing running through my head. So that's how they come. Look at that, just all crammed in there. I don't have this one, so thankfully, it seems like when you order with the TikTok shop, they're not giving you doubles. Oh my gosh, this is the first white baby I got. All the other ones are like tan, they're different skin tones. It's the first Caucasian baby. They could all be Caucasian, because it could be Italian for some of the other ones, I'll tell you that. Oh, look! That one's so cute! Little squishy baby. Again, sleeping. Somebody said, you're an artist, you can paint their eyes open. What? I don't paint like that. I mean, I guess I could, but no. That's too much work. Are you kidding me? We're not painting anybody's eyes open. Okay, so we've got our high chair tray. So then you take your baby's chair and you snap it on here. Check that out. And then we slip our little sleeping baby in there. Ah, why are you always sleeping? Why you... Okay, so then it's come with graham crackers. Little tiny graham crackers. Oh my gosh. This is so cute. Look at that.
I'm back. Boom.
They look like little graham crackers. Oh my gosh. So your sleeping baby's going to eat those. That's what your sleeping baby's going to eat. Okay, so I don't know exactly what this set is. Clearly, I thought it was avocados, but I think I'm tripping. All right. And you've got a little masher for the food, so I guess we're gonna be mashing something. What? Oh my gosh, it's apples! Look at that! That's so cute! And then they're cracked right there, so we can open them out and scoop out the apple. What? A little tiny bowl for our smashing of our fruits. And then there's a spoon and a knife. I don't know why. I guess that's for mixing. Because they give the baby stuff too. Okay, so you get that little stuff. So it's apples and graham crackers. Okay, whatever. But check this out. Look at the little dinner set. How cute is that? Isn't that so adorable? Hi, Fun Fluent. Cute. So it's got the sippy cup, the plate, the bowl, the spoon, and the fork. Adorable. So cute. So let me show you guys. So we got the applesauce. That's what we got. So I didn't even know that one existed. I thought it was... Clearly I haven't been paying attention. But let me show you the other ones you can get. So I really want these ones. They come with bottles and formula. And you can really make formula bottles. I've seen it on other people's platforms. See, I was influenced by other people. So I just do it to you guys because somebody else put me in this position. So why not put you all in this position? I mean, sharing is caring. So there's the blueberry and banana. I have that one too. I have this one. This is mashed potatoes, peas, and carrots. This one I have too. So that's avocado, strawberries, peaches, and yogurt. It's a weird combo, but whatever. And then I don't have that one. That one's oatmeal. Clearly, we have that one because we just got that. And hey, Lady D's Dollhouse. We don't have this one. I wanted that one. I thought that was one. I thought this is what I was getting, but we got the applesauce.
Let's see what Heather said about you influencing.
Heather says, yeah, and I don't appreciate that. It always costs me too much. Heather, I told you to sell your dolls that are just sitting around. You know, at least when I influence you guys, I give you ways to make money. If it's sitting around collecting dust or sitting in a box, just get rid of it. You know, sometimes I have to sacrifice my children. That doesn't sound good. Sometimes I sell my reborns because I'm like, yeah, I want that. Hola, how are you doing? I'm doing good. Yeah, so whatever. People, look how I got that. Pop Mart influenced that. Not nice. Anyways, there's one more little bag in here. This must be the applesauce. No way! Oh my gosh, this is so cute! It came with actual baby food jars. What? That is so adorable. Oh my gosh, and in the bottom, it's got the labels. It says applesauce. Oh, I swear this company just knows how to make people piss their money away. And then you get cinnamon powder. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't anymore. It's too freaking cute. So yeah, so that's what comes in those. And then you can put your baby in here in the ball. And it's ready for, I guess, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. But it's always sleeping. I bet you my Miniverse makes the next series with them awake. It always seems like the first series, like they test it. And they're like, ah, yeah, we probably should have done that. I just don't really know why they made them all sleeping. Other than it's less work with the eyes, I guess. I don't know. Anywho, I wouldn't have made them asleep. They're eating. The ones I would have made asleep were the ones with the bottles. That's what I would do. So, yeah. So, I'm not going to... Oh, my gosh. We're not going to make this right now because I'm not prepared for that. Alright. So, yeah. Go bother my Miniverse if you guys want more. And ask them why they're all asleep. Could you make them awake, please? like some awake babies. Oh my goodness. You remember the mini Coke bottles? Perfect for Barbie. Yeah, they also had fluid in them too, right? My dad had some of those like crushed bottles. Well, they were bigger. They were like glass, but they were a little too big for Barbie, but those were really cool as well. So, yeah. That was exciting. I'm so glad I didn't get any doubles, but I still have to spend more money because I didn't get what I wanted. I got set up. Oh, my doll rolled 50 cents. Boy, did I really have a wing-ding of a day. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It always happens like that. So, I'm going to be coloring my hair. My grays are showing way too much. You can actually make what comes in those kits. Yes, you can make it. That comes... It's all set up for you to match the baby food. That's why it, yeah, you can make it. Everything you can make for them. Isn't that crazy? I would make it right now, but my area is not really set up for that. I also want to record it for, like, you know, shorts or TikTok and stuff. So, yeah, that's the fun part. Miniverse, you can make all these little tiny mini foods. This is the first time they've done the baby food series. Honestly, I quit buying Miniverse because they were just releasing way too much. It was madness. I can't keep up with it. And then I never make them. But when I saw they were releasing the baby food with the babies, that's the only reason why I bought it. Well, I bought it because I wanted the bottle so I could use it with like my, you know, dollhouse stuff, whatever. So I probably would have bought it either way if it didn't have a baby. But when I saw that they were coming with the little babies, I was like, oh, heck. They're available right now with Miniverse on their TikTok shop. And they are, it appears to be that they are $2 cheaper than at the store. I've noticed that if you buy from Miniverse on their TikTok shop, all their product is cheaper than if you buy it at the store. Makes sense because they're not going through a third party to sell it. That's a cute preemie leg, right? I know. I wish Natalie would re-release these kits, but she said she never would, so. Because they're beautiful. And a lot of people have never seen them now because it's so many years later and there's thousands, hundreds of thousands of new collectors. I mean, who knows? Maybe she'll make a preemie, though, that will make up for the fact that she won't re-release her kits. That would be nice. I know she has been working on some dolls. So, yeah, it has like the best little preemie legs. Like little chicken legs. Not literally like chicken legs. You know what I mean, though. Little lanky little thing. I can't wait to have it done. How long is the preemie? It's a good question. Just by looking at it, I would gauge it to be about 17 inches with his body. Like, it's like the perfect size. Like, it's gonna fit preemie really well. Like, it'll be loose, but not too loose. That's what I feel about that when I look at it. At least the body I'm gonna put it on is definitely gonna... What kit is this? This is the Ryan by Natalie Scholl. That's the kit. His name. Natalie has some really fantastic kits from the past that many of you haven't seen, but they're gorgeous. They're really good. You want to see one of them? You want to see another one? I have another one I can show you. Hi, Kelly's Green. I have her Will. Her Will is one of my favorite kits. This one will go in my collection when I'm done with it, but it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I can show it to you guys. I want to see. I want to see. It says tomorrow. Well, how much money you got? Better send me a tip. Just kidding. Let me grab it. Let me put this right here. We'll have to move my Labubu. Come here, you little cutie. You're just such a cutie little guy. Yes, you are. But you're not very tiny. Okay, here we go. Rewrite is got some issues. Seems like they like weird things about children. So weird. You should stay away. You should stay offline, Rewrite. People like you are not safe for society. Just disturbing. I'm gonna tell your mom. I'll tell your mama about you. Okay, so here is Will. We're gonna bring it out. So here we go. I have Will right in here. This is one of my other, like, longtime favorite kids. I'm going to be starting this one, I don't know, sometime. Sometime in the next month, I'm going to be starting this one. So, this is like one of the most perfect newborn kids you'll ever see. Here's his belly plate. That's a belly plate. This kit came with a belly plate. Hi, Pixie Mermaid. I feel like it has been a while since I've seen your name. Nice to see you again. Nice to see you still around. And here is one of the legs. How cute. Have a good night, Kelly's Green. Look at the feet. Adorable. Oh my gosh. Little tiny toes. Look at his little ankle. It's so cute. I don't do air dry, so I can't really recommend anything. Hey, Alexandra. Nice to see you again. Love this leg. What I love about this kit is that the legs don't both look the same. I know the babies can have the same position, but I feel like when the sculptor does this, they kind of challenge their artwork. That's my opinion. Because they're two different looking legs. This one is stretched out, and this one is bent. This is not a common look. I think my Shorsha has a similar setup, Primrose. So it's not common. And I'm just saying this because I've made like thousands of dolls. This is not common. So this baby has a more extended leg over here, and then we've got a bent leg, which it's really great when posing the dolls. It's just really, it adds to the realism a different way. They're all real, but it just adds to the realism a different way. Yeah, Elodie has similar legs to that too. Very similar. Hey, Holly's Reborns. Nice to see you. So, look at the spreaded toes. Super cute. And here is one. I love 3/4 limbs, the arms. The legs are like full. I love 3/4 arms. You can do more realistic poses with them. You can do like double the poses you can with a full limb doll. But beautiful hands. Look at those nails. Sorry, it's not very clear. There we go. And look at the palm. So cute. I love it because it's just like, look at that. It's just the perfect size. It's really perfect. This is my favorite hand. Because you like hold your little finger. Ah, so cute. Yes, Holly, they do move better with 3/4 arms. They do. They hold more realistically. They pose more realistically. So cute. I love how the hand just does that. Adorable. So this kit's been sold out for a very long time. Very long time. It's a beautiful kit. I'm sorry that you guys will never get to see it. And if you want to find it, you'll have to like go on eBay. Just scour online for a while. Eventually you'll find one. You might have to pay a crazy price. But I rarely see this kit being resold. It's not a huge edition. It's like 1298, I think. There's the face. It has such a realistic newborn look. Look at that. So cute. This one will not be for sale. This will be going to my collection as a permanent baby. You found a Quinlan by Laura Lee Eagles. I'm still trying to get my hands on a Quinlan by Laura Lee Eagles. Yeah, you know, there was somebody in here who wanted to do a trade, but I don't think she really ever had the kit. So, yeah, that didn't go through, for those wondering. But look at the ears. The ears are stunning. You do have an unpainted Esme. Esme's a good kit. I would possibly be open to trades on an Esme. Possibly. I would really like to have a Quinlan, a Nox. Esme I forgot about. She's really cute. A Serenity. An Everlay. I think she has an Everlay. I think that's what it was. You didn't see that kit a lot. But yeah, I'm trying to get back the older kits into my collection. Because just, in my opinion, the sculpting, you could tell that they love the artwork a bit more, some of those sculptors. I feel like some of those sculptors nowadays, like, they make kits and they all just look the same. But yeah, like, I really like those kits of Laura Lee Eagles. I'm being tempted. I haven't been, I mean, if people toss a Quinlan at me and an Esme, we'll see. Yeah, I'll definitely be down for a good time. But yeah, this kit will be joining my collection. I've got to buy its eyes, which are wicked expensive, but it's worth it. So that's Will. That's Will by Natalie Scholl. But it's a sold out kit, so BOL. BOL. In finding one. I mean, I wish you all the luck in finding one. It's taken me years to get my hands on one. Years. 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 Oh my goodness. There we are. All right. Well, this has been a fun live. If you guys are looking for a reborn doll to purchase, I have one available on my website. We will have 2 more available tomorrow. If I had the Rosie kit by Laura Lee Eagles, you would trade the Quinlan. I don't have the Rosie kit. I can paint you a doll. You would have to figure that out. If I ever come across a Rosie, I'll be painting it to sell. Maybe I'll come across 2 one day. You just never know. Didn't you make the prototype for Rosie?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Jackie would be painting that to sell. Jackie made the prototype for Rosie. How many babies I currently have in my collection? I have, Holly, Miracle, Primrose, who is a Sorsha, and Royal, who's a Juno kit. And Holly's the Manuela kit. And that's it. And then I have Ryan coming up. Will coming up. I've got like 10 kits coming up. They're all blasts from the past. Like, you guys are going to lose your minds. They're all amazing kits. And I paid like 40 bucks for most of them. For each one, $20. I got like stills of a deal. Tell you what. I made out on that arrangement. And I am so thankful for it. It's about time in life I get a freaking deal. It's about time in life I get cut a break. I'm always cutting the breaks. Yeah, I've got a lot of old kits. Pixie, I did a box opening, like 2 box openings, I think. Because you've been around a long time. So I think I went live and opened a box of kits. And they're all old kits. Like Millie by Alicia Toner. Sienna Lee by Alicia Toner. Cassie by Alicia Toner. Cassia by Sylvia Manning. Which I would be open to trading kits on too with anybody if they have what I'm looking for. Certain kits. There's a lot of them. I can't remember who else. Will, Ryan. I have a ton of them. There's like 2 different videos. Like there's a live and then there's like a regular YouTube video where I did the box opening. Oh, you would have so much fun because they're like, you know, when I started. I have a Walter. I've gotten another Walter by Laura Tuzio Ross. That's why I sold the other Walter I had because I'm going to make this one to add to my collection because I want him with rooted hair. I have one that's named I think it's Chased by Jackie Gwynn. It was the first open eye doll I ever had in my collection. Had a little open mouth. He was so cute. I called him Chance. It was a long time ago. A lot of oldies and goodies that are amazing. And some of them will be for sale. Like I recently made Matilda by Joanna Kazmarek and we sold that one. So some of them I'm selling, but a lot of them I'm keeping because they were such rare birds that I'm never going to get again. But yeah, we have another Manuela, a Holly's kit we're making to sell. Where did I get all the old kits? Excuse me. There's a lady on Facebook and she bought like a mass amount of kits and she was moving and then she started selling them for like, I think they were 50, 40 bucks, like 50 with the COA, 40 bucks without the COA. I can't remember. And I bought a few of them and like each time she sold to me, they've gotten less and less in price because she needs to get rid of them. So she sent me the list again last night. She's like, look this over. This is all the non-COA kits because a lot of kids don't have COAs. Don't get it twisted because these sculptors will twist it for you. But a huge majority of the reborn kits don't have COAs, okay? That doesn't mean they're reproduced kits. That means know your products. Yeah, they went to a great home with us. So she messaged me last night and she's like, they're $15 a piece. And I was like, okay. Let me get some. So, I don't know how many I got because I think a couple of them she said actually were sold on the list, but they weren't removed. So I might have like 9 of them. I did have like 16 of them, but I think a few of them are sold. But yeah, yeah. So I've just been blessed with this lady, who, it's amazing. But yeah, I have a bunch of kits available. Well, that I've gotten at really good deals. But yeah. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and end this live. So I hope you all had a blast. If you're looking for a new reborn doll, head on over to my website. Remember to stay safe, stay positive. Look, if you can't educate them, block them. Don't waste your energy arguing. If somebody comes in your lane and is being negative, block them. They're allowed to stay in their lane and be negative, but when they come into your lane, don't tolerate it. Just block them and move on. Like they never existed. That's how I do all my haters. And if you don't have haters, you know, sometimes you're just not doing something right. When you got haters, you know you're doing something right. Because that's why you get haters. All right, guys, stay safe, stay positive, and we'll be back soon. Bye. Nice to see you again, Pixie. I hope we see you later.